to do?
At least things have stayed interesting.
Trust no one.
I'm ready. Whatever it takes. No time to dally.
Fate, dost thou require a new ally? As thou desires.
What now?
What a charmer.
No one back home will ever believe this.
Playtime's over, pet.
Oh, I love this time of year. The dickheads start popping up wherever you look.
What do you want, Mizora?
Drop the attitude and perk up your ears. You've got a new mission. Absolute's cult has gone and grabbed one of Zariel's assets. A devil. And a powerful one at that. They're locked up in the cult's fortress, Moonrise Towers. And you're getting him out. Will, your playmate's wasting precious time. Let's see about getting his priorities fixed. Clause Z, Section 13. Should promised soul refuse obeyance or neglect duty, the pact holder shall cast the promised into Avernus as a lemure. I'll make it simple. Will fails or refuses, and he turns to a thick nap. Be a good boy and play fetch.
Mizora's words may be flippant, but they are tinged with desperation. This may be your best chance to negotiate Will out of his pact.
Oh, and what condition is that?
Your mind links with Will's, drawn in by his increasing panic.
What are you doing?
Will relaxes, and your connection fades.
Interesting. Now, why should I go letting my favorite pet off his leash?
You recall an old incantation from a children's story, said to void a devil's contract. Abi diabole et nunquam redi.
I've never seen such a... Fine. I'll play your game. Clause F, Section 9. So, now, to Moon...
F. Or is it? Damn language is this? What are you doing? Wait, I'm sorry. You caught me by surprise, that's all. I've been tracing the scars on my back with my fingers, trying to read them by touch. But I can't... This isn't your problem, you know. Fine.
The runes are carved in deep, brutal structure.
And? What does it say? What in the hell's... What did he do to me? No. No, let's keep... 2 centuries carrying this. And I can finally see it. I'm sure. Thank you. By the way, this is... Well, it's... Will we?
The more bullshit she pours, the more of it I'm forced to swallow. Mazora set me on fiends inside and outside the Hells. She's never ordered a... Gods. She makes a mockery of everything the Blade stands for. Such an asshole. Thank you for sticking your neck. Can already feel her scheming. She won't let me go without a fuss. Trust me on this. Not a one. Fail. And I made a mindless blob clawing at demons on the front lines of the Blood War. And it means I always knew what my future held, and I know I chose right.
God damn it! Why did it have to be Mazora? Why did it have to be Zariel? We're supposed to risk our necks to get one of her assets? What if it's a runaway like me? Or something far worse? I want to believe that as much as you do. Almost as much as Will does. But I just know there will be more to the story. There always is. It's a bad idea to play games with the devil. You'd never win. Not ever.
voice of the Absolute is strong here. And getting stronger. I don't know how much longer I can resist it. But it's good to see you're making progress. You took an unexpected route here. You did a brave thing. Saving those people in the grove. Not everyone would have helped.
The hurt runs deeper than he's willing to show you.
Yes. Yes, I am. It just doesn't stop. We wave up. Each wave a set of orders to the infected. The order for your transformation has been given many. I just hope my power... In any case, the Absolute knows you carry me with you now. It wants to retrieve me. I know. I'm glad I am the only one. Unfortunately, the task ahead. This is not just about you and I. You must infiltrate Moonrise Towers. Discover the secrets of the Now, I must rest.
Whatever comes, I'm ready.
No one's stopped me yet.
Pile of belongings, forsaken to the curse so that their owners could escape with their lives.
Hey, boy. You want the bone? Fetch! You see that blighter go? Swallowed whole by the shadow curse. Bet he was pure tasty. You're the true soul we're taking to Moonrise, I'm guessing. Right you are. Go through and talk to Kansif. He's been waiting. Anything for a true soul. Put in a good...
True soul. An honor. Did you bring the lyre? Good. We'll then pluck a tune, and our guide will come scuttling.
I hear them, Your Majesty, calling us, their god and their guide, together.
Now that's what I call an abdomen.
Greetings, in the Absolute's name. You have been charged with guiding us.
New flesh for you, my queen. But who are they?
Best introduce yourself. Perhaps you'll listen to a true soul.
And you? What are you?
More faithful of the Absolute. They need a guide to the Tower, same as us.
Your minds connect, and you hear a whispered voice. The Absolute. Or just the echoes of his fractured mind reverberating in the dark.
A true soul. You have more worshippers every day, Majesty. Yes. Yes. They'll do nicely. Very well. Bless us again. Come.
You heard him. Move.
They should stay closer, my queen. They should stay in the light. Unless they want to become shadows. Come back! They must stay in the light. They
Our
must...
new friend with the myriad limbs seems to know this route well. I just hope we can keep the...
Ain't all got 10 legs.
Patience. Majesty, you bless us with patience.
Prime spot for an ambush.
Wait. Something's wrong, Majesty.
Who's there? Show yourself! Harpers, attack! Kill the cultists! Attack!
These Harpers are clearly enemies of the Absolute. They could be worthwhile allies. But defend the guide and you may preserve your cover as a true soul.
What are they doing? We thought they were true souls! We need that lantern!
Against the darkness! Ignis! No god!
I fear neither shadow nor death.
forever, pal. I'm going to enjoy this.
I'm ready. Focus, strike true.
Nothing will stand in my way.
Big and ugly's down! Grab the lantern!
Incredible. A light so radiant not even the curse can dim it.
The lantern flickers ever so briefly, and you hear a slight twitter. Or perhaps it's simply your imagination.
You. Talk. Why in the hells would a cultist turn on his kind?
You notice a pin on the man's chest, identical to the one you found in Grimforge. He is a harper.
A prisoner? Then I must be a welcome sight indeed. Follow me. I know a refuge from the darkness. You can rest there. Let the lantern's light be your guide.
Need to act fast. Worth a rummage.
I got this.
This feels good. Spill some blood.
The Dark Lady shields me. I can feel her.
touch me.
Shouldn't have wished to live in more interesting times.
I'm exhausted. Better find somewhere to camp soon.
Take you. Take you.
Is that blood? No, never mind.
Watch your back.
No time to rest.
turn someone inside out.
Put him up. Fresh.
Looks like there was a struggle here.
This place is protected. You might find allies here, or at least supplies.
You there! Step forward and keep your hands off your weapons.
Easy. He helped us out in the shadows.
Come. Jaheira!
I assure you it is. You're about to. This is why we're here, you see. It is a curious creature that hides all manner of secrets. But if there's one thing that we know, it's that it knows its own kind. You should never have come here, true soul.
Stop! What are you doing? He's the one who saved us!
He's the one who protected the Emerald Grove.
Yup. Didn't leave a goblin standing. Not so bad to hang around with either. Saved one of my friends from a druid with a snake. Knows when to be discreet, too. I pretty much trust him with my life.
A true soul with a mind of his own? How is that possible? What in the hells is that thing? More or less. Congratulations. You've earned yourself the benefit of the doubt. Hear me, Harpers. All clear. At ease. I'll not pretend to understand what that artifact is. Tell me, why have you come here? Then you found an ally in me. There's food in the inn over there. Beds too if you require rest. Aloe oil in the cupboard, in case the vines gave you a rash. Settle in. Then come join me for a drink. You may just be the godsend we've been praying for.
Weaponsmith you mentioned might be here, right?
It's for a good...
Oh my god, soldier. That's Jaheira. The Jaheira. Don't you know the whole story? Years ago, over a century, Jaheira was part of a group that saved Baldur's Gate from Saravok, a Baalsport trying to plunge the city into war. My mum used to tell us stories about them. The legends who protect... I've told myself those stories 1,000 times since. I never thought I'd meet Jaheira. She's a hero, and I was always... some outer city kid. Can't believe she wants to talk to us about working together. What a day!
May the darkness protect you.
This place gives me the creeps.
Seen alleyways in Baldur's Gate that are plenty worse in their way.
Yeah?
Heapside narrows at night time. Two
More where
steps
that
in,
came from.
and you're likely to become some dagger's new sheath.
Wish we had stone. Ain't my neck of the woods.
Count your lucky stars.
I wish we had a bloody army. How's the barricade coming along?
It ain't pretty.
Your Gravenguard's still alive, you reckon?
He better be. It'll need to, or I'm a dead man walking. Cleric's magic won't hold
Aren't
out the
we all?
darkness forever. Not as long as we can put up a fight, we're not.
Good man.
Still breathing, despite everything.
It's for a good cause.
I wish we'd gear up and head out. All this standing around is making me antsy.
Got to have a plan first.
Hero wants to know about supplies.
I don't.
About do. That's why we're still standing
Just
around.
about.
Just about. We shouldn't hang around too long, though.
See any movement out there?
We've shared but one victory, friend.
Looks like that odd ox made it through the shadows.
Huh?
Never a dull moment.
Aha! Thought I sensed an infernal. What are you doing here?
Same thing as you, I reckon. Trying to stay out of the shadows. Hold on. I know you. The weaponsmith, right? Drafted into the Blood War when your city was swallowed by Avernus. Not too different from my own story. Well done making it out alive.
Same to you. Though unless my senses deceive me, you brought a bit of the hells back with you. Infernal engine?
Who needs a heart when you've got one of these to keep you warm? Thank you, Zariel.
Forget warm. You're burning up. Might be burning out a piston ring. Or leaking oil. Mind if I take a listen?
Please do. I've been dying to find an infernal mechanic.
Now that's hot. Too hot. I think I could sort you out. But I'll need some infernal iron and a lot of luck.
Hey, soldier. We've got some infernal iron already. Let's give it to him, eh? Please let this work.
The weight of it. And that blaze of chaos. Can't imagine this where my heart should be. Give me just a moment. And I think...
There. You'll have to install it, I'm afraid. I don't think there are thick enough gloves in all the realms to protect from that kind of heat.
That feels... good. I'm still burning hot.
Pleasure. And as for the heat, I haven't got any solutions now. But I'm not giving up. Let me sleep on it. I just might be able to work something out. Hopefully the next time I see you, I'll have something
Damon's upgrade didn't cool me down. I don't think I've ever felt more powerful. Sooner rather than later would be good. I feel like I'm burning serious fuel. Oh, fuck yes. I'm ready to burn all night. Speaking of, I could eat a giant badger. Is it almost time for dinner?
Shouldn't hang around too long, though.
Cleric's magic won't hold out the darkness forever. Never thought I'd see the day Jaheira shows mercy to a true soul. Or...
Stock up while you can. I only hope I've brought enough to see us through. Cheeky. But, since you're asking... If you're all right by Jaheira, you're all right by me. Take care now.
Gives me the creeps. See any movement out there?
Too dark to tell.
I bet they're close. Watching.
If you're all right by Jaheira, you're all right by me.
Take care now.
See any movement out there?
Or I'm a dead man walking. Aren't we all?
Too dark to tell. Put up a fight with them.
Good man.
I bet they're close. Watching us. Here. There's more where that came from.
I wish we'd gear up and head out. Wish we had stone. All this standing around is making me antsy. Got to have a plan first.
I wish we had a bloody army.
To come up with one. I don't. I do. Well, that's why we're still standing around.
Come on, let's go.
How's the barricade coming along?
It ain't pretty, but it can take a beating.
It'll need to. Cleric's magic won't hold out the darkness forever.
This place gives me the creeps.
Seen alleyways in Baldur's Gate that are plenty worse in their way.
Yeah?
Heapside narrows at nighttime. 2 steps in, and you're likely to become some dagger's new sheath.
Ain't my neck of the woods.
Count your lucky stars.
God's blood, this is heavy.
It's for a good cause.
Aye. Our asses.
Your Gravenguard's still alive, you reckon?
He better be. Or I'm a dead man walking.
Aren't we all?
Not as long as we can put up a fight, we're not.
See any movement out there?
Good man.
Too dark to tell.
I bet they're
Careful,
close.
I bite.
Watching us.
Burning through our oil, but it should just about do. Just about. We shouldn't hang around too long, though.
All this standing around is making
There's
me
more where that came from.
Got to have a plan first.
Wish we had stone or steel. I don't.
I do.
I wish we had a bloody army. How's the barricade coming along?
It ain't pretty, but it can take a bit.
It'll need to.
Have a lot on my mind and, well, in it.
Keep a blade close. Let's get on with it.
All's well that ends... not as bad as it could have.
Let's march!
What a day.
My faith protects me.
Don't be shy.
Looking ahead.
better be. Or I'm a dead man walking. Aren't we all? Not as long as we can put up a fight, we're not. Good man.
This is heavy.
Don't wander far. Thought you'd be 10 yards tall? Ceres, Scout. Seems a pity. You pulled them from one death trap only for me to land them in this one. Gone. And more than half the others with him. We were ambushed out in the cursed lands. Cultists of this absolute. Several. They were toying with us. Making those of us who cut free just kept running till we found this place. The others... Maybe the cult got them. Maybe the curse. Zevlor had hope. It didn't save him, but...
Oh, you're all right. Thank goodness. I was worried they'd got you too. I keep replaying it. They lined us up like dogs. Maybe that's why they took his eyes first. Then his tongue. Witch. Back in the Grove, he ran drills with the kids. Wooden swords, Roland of all people. He said he stayed in the Grove because of you. I'm damn glad of it. Yes. He shielded me and the kids, while his brother and sister rushed the cultists. Cal and Leah were dragged away, along with the others. Roland isn't taking it so well. How do you do it? How do you keep going? We're in the same boat then. You've done so much for us already. But if they're not dead, they're in Moonrise. And gods have mercy on anyone in that hell. Thank you. Just be careful up there.
Please, be welcome. Have a drink.
Oh, my gods.
To your very good health.
Yeah. I mean... It's an honor, milady.
I will gladly drink to your health as well, Garlac.
You perceive a faint hint of cloth grass, a herb that is said to elicit the truth.
It doesn't spoil the taste, if that's what you're wondering. Well, consider this an experiment, then. Indulge me. Bottoms up. Well over a century old, and still not quite so sure about you, though. People tend to lose more than just There's an air about you. Something alien. Answer me true and do not lie. The parasite is changing you, isn't it? Good. I will take your word for it. And hold you to it, too. I have every reason to be cautious. I've traced people like you. People with parasites in their brain. The cult of the Absolute is spreading through the city. Quietly, quickly, and with unsettling deliberation. We tracked them to this ancient village, only to be faced with a man we killed and buried over a century ago. General Gedrick Thorn. Remember that name. He's the leader of the Absolutists. He was a Sharan once. Took to building an army of dark justiciars beneath this very village. Alongside the local druids, we made it our business to see him deposed, dead and buried. But he's returned. Not only does General Gedrick Thorn live again, it seems he is no longer mortal. He has become, in fact, invincible. We met him on the road here, commanding an army of the Absolute, intent on destroying Baldur's Gate. I put an arrow through his eye myself, only to watch him pluck it out like a splinter. He healed right in front of me and chased us into the shadows. Things looked hopeless, but experience has... You are that hope. Not immediately. Protected by your artifact, you can infiltrate his forces at Moonrise Towers, posing as a true soul. Find out what it is that makes him invincible, so we can... Once Gedrick is without his shield, the sword, together we assault his tower and put a final end to this blight. Without a cure for your infection, your days are numbered too. I promise I will do everything I can to make sure any cure starts with understanding the disease. Whatever magic Gedrick's using to control these tadpoles, it must be at Moonrise. Until then, we keep drinking wine when we meet. You're not our only secret weapon. Isobel, a faithful cleric of Selûne, and a light in the darkness. She cast the moon shield around the inn. It's the only reason we're still alive. She's upstairs in her chambers. Tell her I sent you, and she'll see you through the shadows safely.
Welcome to our humble... Wait, are you Karlach? A lot of us were in Avernus. We saw you fighting. You were so good.
Well, yeah, I guess I was. I mean, you should avoid fighting for devils if you can. But if you can't, they help.
I saw you lay out a Moor demon in 2 hits. Bam! Bam! We were all like, whoa! How'd you learn to fight like that?
Had to. Life didn't pull any punches. It was up to me to learn to take it.
I've been tossed around a lot too. I want to learn how to fight back too.
From the look of things, you've got your wits about you. A clever mind and a bit of style will take you a long way. Fight with those, and you may find you never need to use your fists at all.
In that case, want to buy a lucky ring I found?
Ha! Nice try, Shorty. Keep it up, though, and you'll be scamming with the greats in no time. It is, isn't it? Hope he makes it out of this mess with his wits in one piece. I'd like to see him set up in a proper home in the city. Every kid deserves that.
Premium... Check it out. We've gone legitimate, and Mole put me in charge. What do you need?
I'm alive, ain't I? What's not to like? Pleasure, do. Last night's best bargains, right here!
Your job is to serve drinks, you little devil.
Please, stop shouting!
I'm not shouting!
He may know a way through the curse.
I don't even know if he'll ever recover.
We do know that anyone who goes charging into those shadows is dead.
So the plan is to do nothing. Let the Duke rot in the
Don't be shy. Have a gander at the finest stock.
I intend to find one. What I won't do is send any more of our people into the curse.
We can put up with any help from Jahira.
She wants the same thing we do. To save the city.
He still won't speak. Just keeps going with the bloody song.
Nothing of use on his person.
His original writ of duty, signed by Eltan himself. Fella must...
He must know something. We believe the cultists have taken Duke Ravengard to Moonrise Towers. I don't suppose you found a way in. Isabel cleared this place, and he just appeared. We beggars believe... Hopefully, he'll come round. Tell us something useful about getting through the shadows. Right now, he seems to have little more to him than a refrain from some song or other. Cleric of Saluna. She's got a room upstairs if you want to meet her. Just don't interrupt her while she's doing whatever it is that keeps this place shadow-free. Wouldn't we all? Unfortunately, I won't be here when... The Council's... I'll request that Lord Gortash send some of them to aid in the fight against Moonrise. The curse won't harm them.
Holy shit. That's my old boss. The guy who sold me to Zariel.
You know the name Gortash, a councillor with considerable influence on Baldurian industry and politics. But he is no lord.
Lord Gortash is the man responsible for the creation of the Steel Watch. It's no wonder he earned the title. The Steel Watch are the future of warfare. Gondian automatons that can be sent into battle without risking any lives, except those of our enemies. Lord Gortash had only completed work on the prototypes before Ravengard and I left for Elturel, but even they were formidable. With the Steel Watch at our backs, we can storm the tower whatever Ketheric throws at us, I'm sure of it. I'll do my best, but there's every chance I'll fall to the... Don't count on me and assume no aid is coming. Work with Jahira. Farewell.
As I listen. So Gortash is a lord now. I'd like to clap eyes on this steel watch of his. You already know the story. I was Gortash's bodyguard, loyal as they come, when he made the deal with Zariel. She got a test subject for her infernal engine. I never found out what he got. This is the kind of man who gets a title. Authority. Makes me sick. No. But they always seem to get it, don't they?
Wits and blades, always sharp.
Flame colour. That's your name, isn't it? Art colour? I'm Fistula.
Nathaniel and me,
We need you, sir. One of our own's been taken. A Grand Duke. You might know something that could help us bring him back. We found him out in the shadows, just...
This is no physical ailment. It is a spiritual malaise. The man's mind has been gripped by the Shadowfell, yet it has not broken.
Do you hear that, sir? You're safe.
Without a reminder of who he is, of what he held dear, his mind will remain lost to the darkness. Nothing catches your eye.
This was in his pocket. He doesn't seem to have any reaction to it now. If he does, he isn't sane.
Looks official.
Monsters snuffling and stalking.
All right. What now?
If I wanted water, I would bloody ask for it. So now, we just wait. Hope the trousseau comes through.
Yes, we wait.
Premium trinkets and doodads.
Hey, Mom. Good. You'll leave soon? Don't want any surprises.
I didn't realize I had an audience.
The true soul who's going to save us all. I'm Isabel. Pleased to meet you. Myself and Our Lady are doing what we can to hold the line. I hear you and your tadpole will be our offense. Free from the Absolute's influence, yet able to walk among cultists. It's almost too good to be true. But I'd be a poor cleric indeed not to avail of a blessing when I see one. Let me guess. Jaheira's sent you to beg a protection spell off her favorite cleric. Perfect. It'll make you immune to the lesser effects of the Shadow Curse, which will get you closer to the towers. It won't be enough to protect you against the areas of utter darkness, though, where the curse is strongest. This lantern should, though. Ketheric is a frightening man, but you have something he doesn't. Allies worth having. While you're busy in the towers, I'll be sure to... Wait.
Hello, Isabel.
Marcus, is that you? What's happened to you?
I've been blessed. You can be too. Come with me, and you can hear all about it from Ketheric himself.
He's a flaming fist. Or was. Came with the others when we created this haven.
And I thank you for your hospitality. True soul, my instructions are clear. Take the girl to Ketheric, alive.
A haunting face swims into your mind's eye. Its instructions.
What's going on? If you have something to say, say it.
Pathetic. The Absolute sees all. Your treachery will be punished.
The Absolute. Of course. You can't believe them, Marcus. Ketheric will never give you whatever it is you've been promised.
He already has. Time to go, Isabel.
impossible.
Find a route.
Won't you help me? Set me free. Cancel take.
You'll make excellent fertilizer.
Your penance will be paid now.
Jimmy on the go.
swift as my feet can carry me.
Let's cook with fire, baby. Moving.
There's no little parasite in that corpse. You should take a look.
Isabel, are you all right? I'm fine. Marcus has been with us since the start. They've been tracking us this whole time. And that was no random attack. You were the target, Isabel. They know how important you are. But they don't know about you. Ketheric will strike again. We need you to strike first. Discover the source of his invulnerability. Make him mortal so we can make him bleed. Good luck.
We're in more danger than I knew. If something happens to me, everyone in this inn is dead. Like that. Why does a man like him do anything? Power, spite, some kind of twisted personal morality. I can understand why he'd want me dead. Without me keeping the curse at bay, everyone in this inn, everyone intent on killing him, is dead too. As for why he'd want to take me alive, I don't know. And I don't want to find out. Now that we have you, I hope I won't have to. No mercy. For Ketheric will have none on you.
Why don't we ask Jaheira? Yeah. Job protecting Mol. Maybe we should ask someone else. Who? No one cares. No one but us.
What to do?
Is anyone keeping an eye on them?
I don't even know the way to Moonrise.
When did you turn? Why?
Nowhere's safe from this. If you need something sharp, I have a few things left. I can sense some. Smell it almost. If you find it, bring it to me. I'll make something
Absolutely.
Well, well, well.
Got a long road ahead.
This place gives me the creeps.
Yeah? Sight narrows at night. 2 steps in, and you're...
Hope you're the praying sort.
I broke bread with that flaming fist.
Lady of Sorrows, guide us. Did you want something? Difficult to say. A fellow servant of the Night Singer would surely be an ally to me under most circumstances. But something doesn't add up. I'll need to see where his allegiances truly lie. Fine. What's on your mind?
What's on your mind? Ah. Then I expect... You have to know who I was. What I am is a walking and what one might call a wizard prodigy. Such was my skill that it earned me the attention of the mother. She revealed herself to me and she became my teacher. In time, she became my muse. And later, even my love. I am, after all. We enjoyed each other's company. You see, no matter how powerful a wizard we mortals can become, we never scratch more than the surface of the weave. Mystra keeps us in check. There are boundaries she doesn't let us cross. Yet, every time I was with her, I stood on the precipice, gazing into the wonders that lay beyond. I sought to cross her boundaries. I tried to convince her. I pouted. I pleaded. Swore my ambition was only to serve her better. She only smiled and told me to be contented. But inconceivable as it seems to me now, I shared a bed with a goddess, yet I wasn't satisfied. So I sought to prove myself worthy to her instead. We come now to the crux of my folly. Shall I share the story behind it, or would you rather head straight to its sordid finale? Very well. Here goes. Once upon a very long time ago, a mighty lord lived in a tower. A flying tower, to be precise. I'll save his history for another time, but the gist of it is that he sought to usurp the goddess of magic so that he could become a god himself. He almost managed, but not quite. His entire empire, Netheril, came crashing down around him as he turned to stone. The magic that was unleashed that day was phenomenal. Roiling like the prime chaos that outdates creation. Even the weave itself could not withstand the onslaught. It fractured, then shattered, and all magic was lost to the mortal realms, until the day Mystra returned. She restored the weave, reuniting all its scattered shards. Or so I thought. Until, in the course of my studies, I learned of a book. A Netherese tome in which a piece of the fractured weave had been sealed beyond her reach. What if, I thought, what if, after all this time, I could return this lost part of herself to the goddess? The answer was to try, and the outcome was to fail. I was certain that this deed of raw power, draped in romance, would convince Mystra to take me by the hand and welcome me into her hitherto forbidden domains. I was mistaken. I obtained the fabled book and took it into my study. As for what happened next... Here. Place your hand over my heart. Let me show you.
You feel the tadpole quiver as you realize Gale is letting you into the dark. You see through Gale's eyes, staring down the corridors of a dread memory. A book, bound, and suddenly opened. Inside there are no pages, only a swirling mass of blackest weave that pounces, Its teeth, its claws. It's unstoppable as it digs through and becomes part of you. And gods, is it ever hungry.
Thankfully, the moment I absorbed the fragment wasn't enough to kill me outright. It was only the beginning. This Netherese blight, this orb, for lack of a better word, is balled up inside my chest. As long as I absorb traces of the weave from potent enough sources, it remains quiet. Were it ever to fully... Rather worse, actually. I will erupt. I don't know the exact magnitude of the eruption, but given my studies of Netherese magic, I'd say even a fragment as small as the one I carry, it'd level a city the size of Waterdeep. Fortunately, this need no longer be a concern. Not until I meet the heart of the Absolute, whatever that is.
Well met. Then we know our mission. All roads converge at moonrise. I was 11 when the Councillor spotted and slayed an assassin who stalked father from the shadows. I was 13 when she brought word of a goblin warband advancing on Rivington. Her keen scouting saved 100 lives that day. The Councillor's loyalty to my father is beyond question. She's as steady as Tyr's heartbeat, as upstanding as the Sword Mountains. Father's at Moonrise Towers, and we need to save him. They want violence, they want control, they want Baldur's Gate. Who better than Grand Duke Ravengard to surrender it? Who better than the commander of the Flaming Fist to dismantle its defenses? They will infect him, and the city's guardian will become its ruin, unless we put a stop to it. We can't and we won't. The shadows be damned.
The Shadow Curse is upon us. As foul as I remember it. Perhaps even worse. But with the Oak Father's blessing, we may soon see it banished from these lands. This land is more than just soil and rock, root and leaf. It is a living being, in the form of a young Fey boy, with the forest itself in his eyes. His name is Thaniel. I've met him in my meditations, but since the curse was unleashed, I have not felt his presence. He is its prisoner, I fear. And as long as he remains so, but if we can find him, we can break the curse. If you learn anything of the Shadowfell, or of a boy with the forest in his eyes, find me. He is? Then I must see him. I will go to see him at once.
She did a great job protecting Mom.
Maybe we should ask someone else.
Flame colour. That's your name, isn't it? We need you, sir. We found him out.
This is no physical ailment. It is a spiritual malaise. The man's mind has been gripped by the Shadowfell. Yet it...
Really? Could you bring him here? You'd be glad of the help, wouldn't you, sir? You hear me, don't you, sir? You might not be able to answer, but...
Has he shown any sign of coming to his senses? It's true, then. He's met Thaniel. There's no other way he'd know that name. This is just what we needed. We need to wake him. He must know something about where to find Thaniel. If he was able to escape the Shadowfell, then it mustn't have managed to consume his spirit. Well, not all of it anyway. We need to unlock whatever's left of him, inside his head. There must be something to trigger him. A word, a memory, an item. We just need to find it. Without Thaniel, no. And I don't know how I can find it. I don't deserve you, my...
Fine. Jaheira won't even notice we're gone. Even if she did, it doesn't... I know.
He keeps saying Thaniel's name. He must know more. We need to rouse him. I don't deserve you.
There is work to do.
Art? Hail, Art. Can you hear me?
We've tried that. Nothing.
Why don't we ask Jaheira? Yeah, because she did a great job protecting Mom.
Maybe we should ask someone else.
Who? No one cares. No one but us.
This place gives me the creeps.
Seen alleyways in Baldur's Gate that are plenty worse in their way. Yeah? Heapside narrows at nighttime. 2 steps in, and you're likely to become some dagger's new sheath.
Need to. Ain't my neck of the woods.
Cleric magic will hold on to darkness. Count your lucky stars.
I'll celebrate when Catherick's dead.
You Graven Guard's still alive, you reckon?
He better be. Or I'm a dead man walking.
Aren't we all?
Not as long as we can put up a fight with him.
Good man.